Shell Hero, Episode 1, Pilot, Scene 1, The Moon. The camera fades in from black to reveal a quiet silver landscape, the surface of the moon. Dust floats up, every small figure moves confidently across the rocky terrain. It's Sheldon, wearing a sleek blue suit with a signature blue helmet shining under the sunless sky. Sheldon, standing on a small moon ridge, holding a glowing futuristic watch in his hand. Finally, 7 years for making this watch, testing it, finding the right materials to make it, and I'm done. He breathes deeply, then rises the watch in the sky. Sheldon, let's see if this works. He taps a button, the watch rolls, hums, and then boom. A swirling bright blue portal explodes open in the air in front of him, glowing electricity and stars. Sheldon, a small grin forming under his helmet. Extraordinary. The screen freezes, and swirling portal as soft as the music builds up. Scene 2, Earth, School Hallway. The screen cuts sharply from the glowing moon portal to a loud school bell ringing. We're in a busy elementary school hallway. Kids are chatting, zipping up backpacks, and getting in line. The camera zooms in on Jose, a regular 5th grader, until suddenly his eyes flash bright blue for a moment. Then his expression changes. It's no longer Jose, it's Sheldon inside of Jose's body. Sheldon in Jose's body, whispering to himself, "Wow, the class is about to go to reading." He steps in line with the others. Suddenly, a kid behind him taps his shoulder. Caden. "Hey, I was gonna..." Sheldon jumping away. "Ew, germs." Caden, confused. "When did you become such a germ freak, Jose?" Sheldon, defensive. "I'm not a germ freak, I just don't want to die." Caden, eye roll. "You're not gonna die if I tap your shoulder." Sheldon, "Hey, you don't know that." Caden gives him a weird look as class begins walking off towards the reading room. Scene 3, the reading room. The class is calm and quiet, a cozy lined with bookshelves. The sound of pencil scratching on paper flipping fills the air. Miss Kaler, reading teacher. "All right, everyone. Your independent work is on the desk. Get started, and no talking." The camera pans to Sheldon and Jose's body and Caden. Both already finishing their work faster than others, they slide their papers aside and lean to whisper. Caden, raising an eyebrow. "Jose, why have you been acting so weird lately?" Sheldon, "I'm not acting weird, I'm just trying to build a good application." Caden, whispering sharply. "You've never known anything about theoretical physics, and now you're writing a whole summary about them." Sheldon, correcting. "Actually, it's a documentary." Caden, "Well, yeah, whatever. The point is, you're acting really weird." Sheldon, glancing around and leaning closer. "Okay, what I'm about to tell you will blow your mind. Get ready." The screen cuts to black, just as Caden is about to open his mouth to say something. Back in the reading room, Caden leans in, still whispering. Caden, "Okay, what is it?" Sheldon, serious. "My name is Sheldon Timothy. I'm a turtle from the future and the world got destroyed." Caden, whispering louder. "Hold up. What? How did the Earth get destroyed?" The screen goes silent for half a second and then boom, a flash of light as the scene cuts to the year 2033. Dark skies, fire in the distance, panic. Sheldon narrating. It all started when I was 8 years old. We see a young turtle version of Sheldon in the back seat of a futuristic car. His parents, Jen, mom, and Jan, dad, are smiling in the front. Sheldon voice cover. My parents, Jen and Jen, were taking me to California so I could go to college at Caltech. I had just graduated high school. Suddenly, the sky turns red, a thunderous boom shakes the earth. The car slides to stop, a massive explosion rocks the highway. Sheldon voice cover. Then it happened. The camera zooms to a blast through the smoke, towering like a devil with glowing eyes. Finmax. The ground cracks open, lava bursts, buildings fall, volcanoes erupt, screams echo. Sheldon voice cover. The earth started rumbling, cracks were forming, volcanoes were erupting. We were doomed. Trick shots. Sheldon's brothers and sisters and parents trying to fight Finmax, throwing tech gadgets, even energy blasts, but they're hopeless. Outmatched. One by one they fall. Sheldon voice cover. Voice breaking slightly. My family tried to fight, but they were no match for him. His mom, Jen, rushes to Sheldon to a small rocket ship hidden in the mountains. She closes the hatch, tears in her eyes. Sheldon's voice cover. When my mom was the only one left, she locked me inside a rocket, sending me to the moon in 10 seconds. Just as the countdown begins, Sheldon sees through the window. Finmax pierces through the smoke of her body and strikes Jen down. Her body falls as the rocket launches. Sheldon voice cover. Right before I blasted off, I saw her be killed right in front of me. Cut back to the present day in the room. Caden's face is in pale shock. Wait, so if that happened in 2033, then why did you come to 2025? Sheldon. Because that was the year I was born. Cue dramatic music as the class begins to shift and move. Reading time is ending. Scene 6, lunchroom. The cafeteria is buzzing with noise. Kids are moving through the lunch line, smacking trays down, laughing and yelling. Camera pans over crowded lunchroom as a long regular table where Caden and Sheldon, Jose's body, are sitting side by side. Across from them sits a kid with his arms crossed, hoodie up, and a don't mess with me vibe. Gabriel. Sheldon trying to be friendly. Hi, I'm Sheldon. Caden cutting him off quickly. Sheldon? No. Sheldon confused. Why? Is he classified as a bully? Caden leaning and whispering. Yeah, he is. Sheldon singing back. All right, then. Does nothing. The boys go quiet as lunch continues, trays clicking and background noise carrying on. Scene 7. Lunchroom continued. Lunch is still going. Trays clatter, conversations echo at the rectangular table. Sheldon is going off again, excited and non-stop. Sheldon rambling excitedly. And if you mix a emitter with stable plasma field, you can reverse the nutrients, build it just enough to create a microlith rift. I mean, technically, it's not dangerous if you count the gravitational recents, but Caden just staring at him with a lunch tray completely lost. Caden muttering, what are you even saying right now? Suddenly, a voice shouts from behind the table. Random girl across the room. Jose. Sheldon turns around just as a sassy girl looking points at him. The girl. You weird. Sheldon stares blankly for a second, then turns slowly back to Caden. Sheldon calmly. That girl's just admired by my potential. Caden lets a big sigh and slaps his own forehead. Caden. This is going to be a long day. The camera zooms out as Sheldon resumes yapping about science and Caden silently regretting sitting next to him. Scene 8. Science class. End of period. The bell rings. Kids start packing up their notebooks and sliding chairs. The classroom noise builds as students head for the door. Sheldon and Caden walk side by side, heading out. Sheldon curious. What's next on the schedule? Caden shrugging. Specials. Luckily, you got PE. Sheldon suddenly freezes mid-step, dramatic music playing in the background boards as flashbacks start. Flashback Little Sheldon in PE. Young Turtle Sheldon is in a gym painting his shell, stuck in a climbing net. Kids laughing, dodgeballs flying, one hits him in the face. Coach in flash. Move it, Shelly. Hustle. Cut back to the present. Sheldon stands there like he's seen the ghost. Caden concerned. What's wrong? Sheldon dead serious. I'm absolutely petrified of PE. Caden. Okay, then get Jose out. Sheldon firm. I can't. Caden annoyed. Why not? Sheldon. For technical reasons I do not have time to explain right now. Caden sighing. Okay then, I guess you're gonna have to deal with PE. The camera zooms into Sheldon wide, terrified eyes as students head towards the gym. Scene 9, PE class. The gym is loud, sneakers squeaking, whistles blowing, kids shouting, basketballs bounce, and dodgeballs fly. Sheldon, still in Jose's body, steps into the gym casually, eyes wide like he's entering a war zone. A friendly kid with a headband and tons of energy walks up to him. Dennis grinning. Yo, what's up, Jose? Sheldon backing away. I'm not shaking that. Dennis blinks confused. Sheldon walks away, hugging the wall like it's his only defense. Scene 10, after PE, hallway. The gym doors burst open. Sheldon stumbles out, hair messy, shirt untucked, absolutely horrified. He looks like he should see things no toddler should ever see. Down the hallway, Caden exits another classroom from a group of friends. He spots Sheldon immediately. Caden grinning. Hey, nice to see you survived, bro. Sheldon shaking his head traumatized. Never again. Huge dramatic string freezes in the frame of Sheldon's face. Rural title text. To be continued. Shell Hero. Episode 1. Pilot. End.